Right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving our praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great mercy. And shalom to all the brothers and the four corners of the earth that are teaching this good gospel in all sincerity, in all truth. And shalom to few aquas that listen in silence, in obedience to your husband. Shalom, this brother Iramia and the brother.
Yeah, go up.
Back with another video, and this video will be on Chariots. Is the one you want to do?
Done.
Alright, so you can start with Psalms, you know, the 104.
I can.
Alright, okay, get better here. Can't wash my shirt.
Psalms 104 and 3, right? That one?
Psalms 104.
Psalms chapter 104 and verse 3. Who laid the beams of his chamber in the water, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walk upon the wings of the wind.
Right, so who maketh the clouds his chariots? The Lord does that, right? And it have real precepts you could read, you know, videos you could get on the internet with the chariots. You know, it have way too much clips and precepts proving that the chariots is real, right? It have a lot. You could read the whole list too. You could read that one in Zechariah 5.
Yeah, Zechariah 5.
And what?
And we know that one. You can.
Right. You read that Zechariah. Zechariah 5 and 1, it says, Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And we see the chariots as these things, so a flying roll. Some brothers see chariots different. Some brothers see the chariot right there where they get to see the chariot like close up, like real close up. They get to see the features of the chariots and everything, how it make. Not how it make, but you know, they're getting to see it close up. Like a very good view. And the brother Kwana could attest to that. Right? I only see it in videos, but I see chariots different too. I see it green, I see it blue, I see it moving together. Like about 7 of them, a complete number of them. If it's not 7, it's 6. I see chariots all how. You know, chariots is a beautiful sighting.
Can.
Right? And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered and I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits and the breadth thereof is 10. Right? So these chariots are real. And these were gonna deliver us out of this place. Right? These are the vehicles that is gonna come and deliver us out of this place. Right? It have this one in Matthew. Read that one. Matthew 24.
Matthew 24.
In verse 30. You can read that one.
That's not arguing it on this one.
Yeah. Good.
Matthew 24 now. 20, 30. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see. No.
So then all the tribes of the earth mourn, all the people of the earth is gonna mourn, because them gonna see the Lord, like Lord is. Lord, I make people shit the pants, because remember them expecting a blue, hear me, a man with blue eyes and long blonde hair and looking bitchy. Them expecting Jesus to pop these guys, but them not gonna Jesus. You know, Esau might do his Project Bluebeam, and Project Bluebeam is something where they could show like Jesus appear, like a man who with blonde hair, just the exact same this inspection or something.
Same, sure the same inspection.
Is like
inspection.
inspection or something like that, like description. Forget that.
Oh,
word.
description.
Right. So they're answer the same description that they might see in the movies and all these things with Jesus with blonde hair and blue eyes. But that you're not gonna see. You're not gonna see that puppy sky. You're gonna see the Lord puppy sky. Yahweh Shai. He's gonna puppy skies. A black man with white woolly hair. And hey, I'm gonna shut the pan because if all the tribes of the earth gone mourn, let's have this one in Revelation 6. Revelation 6 and verse 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every man hid themselves in the dens of the mountains. Right, so them gonna run to hide. And look what it says, and said to the mountains and rock, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. Right? And from the wrath of the Lamb. So hide us from him that sitteth upon the throne, which is Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and from the wrath of the Lamb. So they don't see the Lord, them and run into the caves.
Bunker.
The bunkers and them. And wow, you see, from fishers we turn into hunters. We can dig them out. Right? Isaiah 2. No, yeah, Isaiah. It's one in Isaiah. Gonna dig them out.
Isaiah 7.
Around there.
That Isaiah 4.
Yeah, like Jacob's trouble and him. All these things are going to come to pass. And hey, the end is not yet, because all these things have to come to pass first. The prophecies, the mark of the beast, Jacob's trouble, and all these things that come to pass. It had this
Mark of the beast out in certain countries.
Yeah, the mark of the beast out in certain countries already. Right? And it had a Jake, he did get a dream. And in the dream he was saying that I get the dream and that there was, you know the Bible too, and he said it was Jacob's trouble, and a certain woman was coming to the men of the Lord and saying, hey, take my boy, please boy, take my boy. Some men say, boy, dash away your children. No, the woman and them saying, hey, I will dash with my children, just take me, please. Take away the reproach. The reproach is like get me pregnant, so I could be called by your name. That would what we to do, get them pregnant so they could get seed by us and called by our name. And some men saying, but you had to dash with that baby, for me, what that. Okay, remember in second Ezra, it say, let's go to that region. Second Ezra, to go take the body too. Second Ezra 16 and verse 33. Right? Okay. Second Ezra 16 and 33. It says, the virgin shall mourn having no bridegroom. So that woman and them can mourn having no man in the life. The woman shall mourn having no husbands. So them can mourn having no husbands to help them. Because if them by yourself, remember. So remember them woman and them say now independent. I'm independent. We go hear all that independent talk in Jacob's trouble. We go hear about all that with that independent talk. Right? And then it says, their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So real woman can come in. And not just, and that way say harlots go get saved before the scribes and them. So harlots will get saved. Yeah, these harlots will get saved, before these scribes and them. Right, I'm gonna get not just, you can get virgins too. The Lord have some type, Akim. The type of woman the Lord have preserved for us, that can be marvelous when you see it, right? It can be some, the Lord keeping some real good thing for his, for his prophets and for the men that who, in doing this work and thing. Isaiah 4 and 1. How it go?
I just look it up.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
So only let us be called by your name. So they want to get impregnated. They want to get pregnant by us and called by our name. And that thief had talk, they say we'll eat our own bread. Where they going to get the bread from? We go wear their own apparel. They might have their own clothes, but where they going to get the bread from? They got to get that from we. and the protection, because them know the man of the Lord will be protected in that time by the Lord.
You got all food to eat and you
Yeah,
got all
that would say, that would the scripture
truth,
say, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink, but they go be hungry.
Yeah, God.
They have lots of precepts, second adjust. That is a second adjust too. Where it say, friends can fight one another for the want of bread. So hey, these times, times getting serious.
Very serious.
Yeah, times getting serious. So we could go back to the Matthew. We kind of straight. Go back to the Matthew 24 and 30.
Matthew 24, 30.
Well,
24 and verse 30. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Right, so them gonna see the Lord coming with power and with great positive. Right, can. So starting back, right? It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall the tribes of the earth mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. And the Lord is gonna come not just with the clouds of heaven. And hey, he's so careful now against the Lord. Can you imagine the Lord have Leviathan, Behemoth, T2 pets, right? And then the Lord have the angels. Because when it say the armies of heaven followed him, and then he had the missiles, hey, you can't win that war, so. And he had the chariots. All the chariots could just up your ass and dice it. You can't win that war. You ain't ready for that base day.
At all.
At all. Right? And then you could read you have two precepts here. Revelation, it have 1 and 4, then it have 1 and 11. It have 4 and 1. I could read this one. Revelation 4 and 1, it says, and after this.
When?
Revelation 4 and 1. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and I heard and the first voice which I heard was as it were a trumpet talking with me, which said, come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. So when I say come up hither, I mean come up into the chariot. Come up. And when we going up in the chariot, we body have to change. I did that video yesterday, right? We body have to change to go up into that chariot. Right, last precept, Revelation 11 and 12. To read that one and we'll close.
Revelation 11 and verse 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's a chariot.
Right, so them come up into the chariot. And that is the day. That is the only way out of this place. The chariot can deliver us. First is the Lord. The only way out of this is through the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai. And then the chariot can deliver us, because the Lord can destroy this place. And simultaneously, while the Lord destroying this place, while missiles dropping, the elect can be going up. So you had to want to be received up. You do not want to do here come up here. You had to want to hear come up here. That's the voice we want to hear. Alright, so we hope this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. Give them all praises, all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Labakarian, Shalom, Labakarian, Shalom to the elect, and Shalom.